Welcome to the IELTS Speaking mock interview. This candidate is targeting a Band 9.0. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's talk about your daily routine. Can you describe a typical day for you?
Well, on a typical weekday, I usually wake up at around 6:30 in the morning. After freshening up, I dedicate about half an hour to exercise because it helps me feel energetic throughout the day. Then I have a quick breakfast, which generally consists of some fruits and a cup of tea, before heading out to work. I work as a software engineer, so my day at the office usually involves a combination of coding, meetings, and problem-solving sessions. I try to leave the office by 5:30 p.m. and spend the evening relaxing, reading, or occasionally going out with friends. It's a fairly structured routine, but I find it keeps me balanced and productive.
What do you usually do on weekends?
On weekends, I like to break away from my weekday routine and indulge in various activities. I often start the day with a leisurely breakfast and then perhaps go for a hike or a walk in the park. It's my time to unwind, so I might spend some time catching up on books I've been meaning to read. I also enjoy experimenting with new recipes, as cooking is both a hobby and a passion for me. In the evenings, I might meet up with friends for dinner or watch a movie to wind down.
Do you find it easy to manage your time during the week?
Time management can be challenging, especially with a demanding job. However, I've developed a system that works well for me. I prioritize tasks using a planner, which helps in keeping track of important deadlines. Additionally, I use tools like reminders and calendars to stay organized. It requires discipline, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes second nature. I also try to ensure that I leave some time for relaxation, which is important for maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
Is there any part of your day that you would like to change? Why?
If I could change one thing about my daily routine, it would probably be to incorporate more exercise. While I do exercise in the mornings, I believe extending this time or maybe adding different types of physical activities like yoga or swimming could be beneficial. It's more about enhancing my overall well-being, to break the monotony, and to ensure I'm keeping things interesting. Sometimes the inflexibility of my work schedule makes it challenging to regularly attend classes or new activities, but that's something I'm hoping to improve.
How do you usually travel to work or school?
I typically commute to work by car, as it is the most convenient mode of transport for me. The drive takes about 30 minutes, depending on the traffic. I enjoy this time as it gives me an opportunity to listen to audiobooks or podcasts, which keeps me entertained and informed. Occasionally, if the weather is particularly pleasant or I feel the need for a change, I might opt for public transport or even cycle. These alternatives not only provide a different perspective on my routine, but also contribute positively to the environment.
Here is your topic. I'd like you to describe a memorable journey you have been on. You have 1 minute to think about your answer. You can make some notes if you wish.
I would like to talk about a journey that left an indelible mark on my memory. It was a road trip that my friends and I embarked on last summer. We decided to drive from our city, which is bustling and quite hectic, to a serene countryside village nestled in the mountains about 300 kilometers away. The purpose of the trip was not only to escape the daily grind, but also to rejuvenate among nature and bond as a group. The journey commenced early in the morning with all of us packed and eager. The route we chose was picturesque, with winding roads flanked by sprawling meadows and occasional blooming wildflowers. The landscape was a mesmerizing tapestry of hues, and it felt as though we were driving through a painting. During the drive, we played our favorite music, sang along, and shared stories, which made the time fly by. The camaraderie was palpable, and our spirits soared. A memorable highlight was when we stopped by a quaint little town about halfway through our journey for a stretch and a cup of coffee. The town had a unique charm, with vintage brickwork buildings and a cozy cafe that seemed straight out of a movie set. We took a stroll around, chatted with some locals, and took photos to capture the rustic allure of the place. I particularly remember this elderly couple who shared stories about the town's history and its transformation over the years. Once we resumed our drive, we reached our destination by the afternoon. The village was an idyllic retreat with its lush greenery, chirping birds, and a serene lake reflecting the azure sky. We spent the weekend there, indulging in nature walks, campfires, and stargazing. The tranquility was unparalleled and provided a much-needed break from the urban chaos. This journey was memorable not just for the destination, but for the shared experiences and the bonds we fortified along the way. It taught me the value of companionship and the simple joys that nature offers, which often go unnoticed in our busy lives.
Now let's discuss the importance of travel. Why do you think people enjoy traveling so much?
In my opinion, travel offers a sense of liberation and adventure that our regular lives often lack. People enjoy the change of environment, which provides a break from routine, allowing them to unwind and reflect. Besides relaxation, travel has an educational aspect as it exposes us to diverse cultures, traditions, and histories, enriching our perspectives. It also provides an opportunity for personal growth, as overcoming travel-related challenges builds resilience and adaptability. Additionally, shared travel experiences can strengthen relationships and create lasting memories, which is why people cherish these adventures so much.
How do you think travel affects people's perception of their own culture?
Travel often broadens individuals' horizons and fosters greater appreciation for their own culture. When people are exposed to different cultural practices and values, they tend to view their own culture through a new lens, recognizing both its unique elements and areas of similarity with others. This can lead to a more nuanced understanding and sometimes even a renewed sense of pride in one's heritage. Conversely, it also encourages an openness to adopt positive aspects from other cultures and fosters a global mindedness, helping individuals feel more connected in a multicultural world.
Do you think it's better to travel with friends, family, or alone? Why?
Each mode of travel offers unique advantages. Traveling with friends or family can enhance the experience through shared moments and collective memories, fostering bonds and reducing travel-related anxieties since one has a support system. Traveling alone, on the other hand, allows for a more introspective journey where individuals can set their own pace, pursue personal interests, and engage with locals more freely. It also encourages self-reliance and independence. Ultimately, the choice depends on the traveler's current needs, personality, and the type of experience they're seeking.
How has technology changed the way people travel?
Technology has revolutionized travel in an unprecedented way. With the internet and mobile applications, planning trips and booking accommodations and transport have become more accessible and efficient. Information about destinations is readily available, enabling travelers to make informed choices. Social media and travel platforms inspire potential destinations and allow for real-time sharing of experiences. Moreover, translation apps and GPS services enhance the ease of navigating foreign lands. However, some argue that technology diminishes the sense of spontaneity and discovery that traditional exploration once offered. Despite this, technology's benefits in enhancing safety and connectivity during travel cannot be understated.
Do you think the desire to travel is inherent to the human experience, or is it a product of modern society?
The desire to explore and discover, in my view, is an intrinsic part of human nature, traceable back to our ancestors who were nomadic in search of sustenance and survival. This innate curiosity has evolved over time into a desire for knowledge and cultural exchange. While modern society with its technological advances has made travel more feasible and varied, the fundamental yearning to experience new environments and understand different ways of life has long been embedded in the human psyche. Ultimately, while modern conveniences have amplified and diversified travel experiences, the core curiosity remains timeless.
Now, let us review some advanced vocabulary expressions used by the candidate. Expression 1. Camaraderie. Meaning, mutual trust and friendship among people who spend a lot of time together. Expression 2. Indelible. Meaning, making marks that cannot be removed, unforgettable. Expression 3. Idyllic. Meaning, extremely happy, peaceful, or picturesque. Expression 4. Nuanced. Meaning, characterized by subtle shades of meaning or expression. Expression 5. Liberation. Meaning, the act of setting someone free from oppression or confinement. This is the end of the speaking test. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos.